Today, I'm going to show you how to learn anything in 3 weeks. It is so easy.
Take effing action, put it together, and subscribe to Tom Penn's channel on YouTube now. Yeah, I like it. It's crazy.
That was about 3 weeks of practice with the violin. So let me show you my violin. This is a Vietnamese-made violin that I bought a while back. I just started practicing with it. I'm not kidding you. I learned how to play the violin in 3 weeks. It started 3 weeks ago, and I practice about 30 minutes a day. Not a lot, just 30 minutes a day. I thought I'm saving all this time, commuting from work and home, because I used to have to spend so much time on the road, but now I don't have to. Why not use that time for something interesting? And I decided to learn how to play the violin. If anybody tells you you cannot learn a musical instrument if you're old, you're an adult, I'm 49 years old. I learned how to play the violin. That took me 3 weeks to learn. Anything is possible. And today I'm going to share with you how to do it so that you can learn literally anything in 3 weeks or less. In fact, I can probably do this for you 2 weeks ago, except I had a lot of problems. First of all, this is not the best of instrument. This violin is made by somebody actually quite famous here in Vietnam. He makes violins, but this is not his best work. It's got a nice tail, very unique, and has very beautiful designs at the back. However, this violin sounds like fingers scratching on the board. It doesn't sound beautiful. It's not a beautiful sounding violin. It is a cheaply made violin. Because of COVID lockdown, I cannot get a good instrument. But when COVID lockdown is over, rest assured, I'm going to find myself a wonderful instrument that sounds really, really good. I'm going to continue to learn the violin. I don't have a lot of time. I'm very busy. I have multiple companies to run, but I still manage to do 30 minutes of this every day, and I can learn to play the violin. I can learn to play the piano. I can learn to sing. I can do anything. Anything can be learned. If you tell yourself that you have no talent for something, that is because you already believe it. Thought becomes reality. If you believe you can't do it, you can't do it. If you want to learn anything, the very first thing that you need to conquer in your head is that you need to believe that you can. So for me, I know I can learn the violin. It's so simple. I know I can do it. I can do it within a month, and I'm gonna make a video about it. And I did. So how can I learn the violin so fast? Well, actually, to be fair, I had a little bit of musical training when I was a little kid, not very much. When I was 7 years old, actually, my dream was to become a musician. Did it happen? No, I was too busy fucking girls. Just kidding. I didn't know how that works yet. But I was very interested in girls even when I was 7 years old. But I didn't know how the penis and all that stuff works yet. This is kind of fulfilling my dream in a way. When I was young, when I was 7 years old, I wanted to be a musician. I never did anything with that. Today, I'm realizing a dream that I once had when I was a little kid. And really, it wasn't that hard. I'm not saying I play very good. Not at all. I think I'm so far from good. But if I can do that in 3 weeks, imagine what I can do in 3 years. And I can tell you where all my problems are. My instrument is not that good. It sounds very scratchy. Vibratos are not very good because my fingers are still too stiff. In order to play very good vibrato, you gotta have very loose fingers. You gotta be able to go like that. So see, it's easy for me to do this now. But when I play, I get tense. I don't know why, I get nervous. And my fingers have become so hard and they are so hard to move. When I'm just showing you this, it's actually quite easy. So it's just a mental problem that I need to overcome. I need to learn how to soften my fingers when I play. And my bow techniques, of course, still need to improve. It's getting much better after 3 weeks, but certain things I can do. To be able to learn anything, you gotta break the problem down. For me, to learn the violin, first I gotta understand the techniques. So how to hold the bow, how to hold the violin, and how to press the bow into the violin, and how to use my fingers. and those are techniques. Master the techniques first. So one way to master techniques is to play the scales. Play in a different key. Once you master the techniques, you can apply some styles. Like all these things you can learn from YouTube, in fact. Master the techniques, you can apply some personal styles to whatever you are playing. Maybe it's something like that. It's by no means perfect. Again, I say that's 3 weeks of practice. 3 weeks, 30 minutes a day. It's really not that hard. You can learn anything just by spending 30 minutes doing anything. And this is working out so well, I decided I'm not just going to learn the violin, I'm going to learn every fucking instrument out there. Every fucking instrument. For example, I got myself a kajun. So I'm going to learn how to do that. I think this should be a lot easier than the violin. People say the violin is the hardest instrument there is to learn. But it isn't. If you just set your mind into it, I have this room. Notice that I have this room all designed to be my musical room. I have a lot of rooms in my villa. I decided this is the room that's going to be my music room. And when I'm here, I forget everything. I don't think about work, I don't think about anything. I just focus on my music. 30 minutes a day, and anything's possible. Just focus. Being able to focus on something for 30 minutes a day. And I don't think you need to spend more than 30 minutes a day, because after 30 minutes, your ability absorbing new information is not very good. So take a break. Take a break from it. Next day come back, you will come back having that information, having that knowledge, having that skill absorbed. Now you're ready to learn something new. Really, 30 minutes a day doing anything will make a huge difference, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to learn a new instrument, whether it's to learn sales and marketing, or to pass IELTS, or to excel in your career. 30 minutes a day learning something new. You can do anything you want. There is no limitations. All the limitations are in your own head. If you think you cannot do something, you're right, you can't. And if you think you can, anything is possible. Like, I run multiple businesses. I play with violin and piano and pretty soon all other instruments I will show you. I have girls tell me like, Tom, how come you fuck so good? Like, you show me positions that I've never seen before, not even in porn. Well, you know what? I can't stop creating. That's who I am. I innovate. Everything I do, I like to innovate. Whether it's business, whether it's technology, whether it's e-commerce or music. Speaking of which, I have more music video coming to this channel, and I'm actually writing my own music. I'm writing my own rap. I'm writing my own music. I'm mixing different styles. I'm gonna innovate. I'm not just gonna do what everybody else does. Right now I'm practicing, so that's okay. But when I am ready, I'm gonna create something new for this channel, and really just for me. I need to feel actualized. I need to feel that I am doing something new and different and exciting. I need to continue to create. That's how I want to live my life. And I hope that's how you want to live your life too. Anything. You can learn anything you want. Just spend 30 minutes a day, focus on it. I think nothing is impossible. Everything is possible, but you gotta start with 1, thought becomes reality. You gotta believe you can do it first. And 2, repetition is the key to success. That's rule number 1 and number 11. You gotta practice. You gotta practice daily, every day, 30 minutes. More the better. But for me, 30 minutes is enough. More the better, of course. Just follow my rules. There are 11 rules. Just follow my rules. You can use those rules to do anything, whether it's to be great at school, be great at work, or be great at your business. You can do anything with Tom's 11 rules that will position you to greater success. Why don't you find out what those rules are? If I can apply those rules and learn the violin in 3 weeks, really, not 3 weeks. I had a lot of problems recording. I could have shown you this probably 2 weeks ago. You can learn anything if you just set your mind to it, you believe it, and you practice. Take some fucking action. Why don't you pick up a new instrument? And don't be a fucktard.